wanna see how a nigga get caught up. I got out of every situation that you thought of. I don't need you right now, I'll see you later. You can learn a thing or two on how to keep it player. I'm not trying to be a player no more. Tried on my past, yeah, I did it all before. I ain't wanna keep this shit on the wall. Like I'm not trying to be a player no more. Don't you understand now I'm trying to be your man. I ain't playing no more games, yeah, I'm done with that plan. Look at all of these miles that a nigga ran for you. You know that nobody gonna move how I move, yeah.
Shalom, it's your favorite brother, Brother Abner. You watching Brother Abner TV. Let's get into some things, man. It's a thing around going they call it the Hyena effect, right? Now, if you knew the order of the Hyena effect, you know that it starts with the female. The female is she reigns, okay? In the same way that we have some hyenas in the world today, women and men. What do you mean, Brother Abner? Let me explain. In the hyena hierarchy, the female rules. She has the babies. The only patriarch can be another female who's raising these also male and female baby hyenas. Who raising them? Who's speaking metaphorically? Okay. To get to the point, we know how that goes. But the problem is the male hyenas. See, the male hyenas, they stay around because they know they can't survive alone. They also know that they're gonna eat as long as they hang around and do what they're supposed to do. When she want that wee from whichever one she want it from, she going to get it. She gonna choose the strongest one she feels is the strongest one. You know. But he ain't gonna have nothing to do with the upbringing of the child or the baby the baby hyena, right? So he'll hang around anytime he wants something. He will this is my baby. I'm gonna have to get back with it. I'm gonna have to get back with you, baby. So he will hang around the mother hyena, the patriarch of the clan to eat, scavenge. But when she dies, he really don't care. And the worst thing about this type of Hey, babe. I'm doing a video. I'm in the middle of it. I said my baby just called. I'm still recording right now, baby. No, don't try to get off the phone now. I'm recording all this to let people know that I tried to let you know. Love you, baby. Bye. So, anywho, the male hyena is a scavenger. He'll turn against his own. Even other male hyenas. No integrity, no feelings, no nothing. Just scavenge until they die. Okay. Now, the female hyenas out of here got to take some responsibility too, because you're teaching your offspring to be like you. Now, if I'm speaking metaphorically, lions don't like any type of hyena, male or female. Just speaking metaphorically. Lions are more family oriented. Yeah, they want to say that, well, they have, they have offsprings with different females in the pride. Yeah, it's true. Then they want to probably say that equates to them having multiple wives, but we're not animals. That's the difference. I'll rest my case right there, so I'll just moving on though. Next topic, right? New school of thought, my sister Natalia. She said something in one of her videos. Let me see if I can get to it. But she said something in one of her videos that was very, very important to me. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to pull it up. This is what my sister Natalia had to say. Go.
Correctly, which motivates me to come onto their platforms to share some information with them in hopes that they can change their ways of thinking and bring out this new information. Conversely, what this sit-down conversation turns into is a debate, and I love a good debate. Nevertheless,
Me, I don't really like to debate. The scriptures say what they say. And that's just where I am with it. Let's go.
Unfortunate thing is these conversations never get anywhere. What I've learned is people are willingly foolish, stuck within these Babylonian teachings and don't want to get out, regardless of what and how much information you provide.
That part. You could provide all the information scriptures you want. No one has yet to bring any type of scripture, any type of history that some of my brothers and sisters believe in. One thing is when a day starts. Real simple. According to scripture, not according to your brother Abner. I'm talking to supposedly brothers and sisters that I know who have a higher understanding. Not to say that they don't, because they really do have understanding. That's why it's so astonishing to me that they don't get this. At the end of the Sabbath, as it began to dawn towards the first day of the week, cut dry to the point, no scriptures of any private interpretation. A day starts at sunup. 2, because we're talking about truth here. The fringes that you wear today, they're furniture fringes. And they know it. That's how they get more money from you. It's an extortion scheme. But because the people who want to we'll say make money off of you, talk about you, that you're ignorant for doing this, but you think those are real fringes. You participating in the same thing that you say you're against. That's called a bandwagon effect, right? Where just because this person says it, you agree with it. No research, no nothing. It's all good because they said it was good. Now, I'm trying to tell you, I know some people out here with some deep understanding of things, and it all makes sense. Can I explain it the way that they do? No. But I'll stand 10 toes behind what they're saying because I've done the research enough to be like, yeah, now that makes sense. Not just because they said it. Not just because they said it. Do your own research. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't be on a bandwagon. Don't do that. Don't be a bandwagon rider. Okay. What else Brother Abner got to talk to y'all about, man? Oh. This Pan-African religion stuff, right? Okay, where am I slowing with this? Here we go. Check it out, right? Now, people say that Africa is the motherland, right? But the scriptures say Jerusalem, which is above, is free, is the mother of us all, right? Also, when you do research through history, you'll find that in parts of so-called Africa, there was a land called Negro land. And we've already done the history on that because when we came over here, they didn't call us Africans for sale. No sign said Africans for sale. They all said Negro for sale. Am I mistaken? I don't think I'm wrong about that. They all said Negro or Igbo for sale. Now, because if we were African, they knew we were African when they brought us over here, right? But before you got the understanding of Africa being what it was, there was a continent in Africa called Negro land. There was also a part of that called the Kingdom of Judah. So if Africa has always been this so-called country, why was Negro land there? Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because of this, right? These Pan-African people, they believe in blood sacrifice. God willing, I get more into detail on it, but we just talking right now. They have all these different spiritual gods that they believe in, right? Now, I say that, secondly, to say this. More so-called African Americans are beginning to get into this so-called African religion. It requires a blood sacrifice. That blood sacrifice can continue to grow. It can become, depends on what they're looking for, allegedly, or what they want out of life, allegedly. But their so-called beliefs in these deities, or the Orisha, I don't even want to say their sorry name, but their so-called belief in these deities is funny. I really hate to even say their funky little name, but this little Ifa and Orisha and all this crap, you don't understand that there's only one Elohim. You don't understand that, do you? It's all right. But it's the Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, in Israel, right? We don't believe in any other deity. See, that's why we ended up going into captivity, right? As it says in Deuteronomy 28:68. We went into captivity and were sold as bondmen and bondwomen. That's the nationality of people, right? Sold. As slave man and slave woman. That only happened to one nationality of people. So, brings the question. When they knew they brought us from Africa, so-called Africa, and brought our behind over this way, or whatever way you want to, to the west. Yeah, to the west. Why didn't they just say Africans for sale? Do your research. So, God willing, like I said, I'm going to do a little bit more. I'm going to do an episode, God willing, on this so-called African religion. Because that's the damn reason we went into captivity out of the west coast of Africa. Because we started dealing with these deities and doing the same damn things they were doing. Oh yeah. And one more thing I'd like to speak on. I know a lot of y'all don't know. But look. The homie Lil Corey, right? A lot of people don't agree with what he's talking about. Some people do. I don't have a problem with what the young brother's doing. I'm not doing this for clout. The only thing I would hope that the Father would give him is more understanding of the world and how it works. Because in that game that he's in, you're not going to really survive unless you have something to talk about. That game can only last for so long. Not saying that you have to try to build anything. Get to know who you are. That's the most important thing. To all the, people who may be against what the young brother is doing, I can understand it kind of, but back in my day, we would just do better. With no heart, we would just go in and put something together and figure out a better way to be better than what they was, or what they were doing. That's an artist. And the thing about that is, the state where I'm from, it's a lot of artists that come up out of here. Mississippi, yeah. There's a lot of artists that come up out of here. A lot of athletes, but Mississippi is the most talked down on state there is. Ain't that something? Oh yeah. And I say that to say this because I'm speaking on Lil Corey, and I don't really know him like that, but I do have some knowledge of the brother. He ain't stupid, He ain't a dumb brother. His mama ain't no joke. I'll tell you that right now. Right now. But, his whole family ain't no joke, really. But to get on to the facts of why I'm speaking on him is, I'm going to show y'all something. Hold on one second. me show y'all something. If it wasn't for this man right here, this guy, if it wasn't for this guy, y'all don't know him, he's from Philadelphia, Mississippi. Yeah. If it wasn't for this guy right here, I wouldn't have a understanding of what it's like to work for something and have it. See, this man, he had changed my life. Saw things, done things I'd never done before. Never got a chance to thank him. So right now I want to say thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Because I know where I came from. So, just history on foundation. And that's the reason why I backed the brother, Lil Corey. Like I said, God willing, he just gets more understanding of who he is. Speaks more on things that are needed for not only salvation, but just, mainly salvation. But we as a people here in who are called so-called African Americans, we don't know. We have never been told. We have been lied to about who we are. And the thing is, when you figure out you've been lied to, and you figure out exactly who you are, yeah, sometimes you take your arm off. You take your arm off. You make mistakes. That flesh will get to you. Have you not paying attention? Brother, pay attention. I'm talking to Lil Corey. Brother, pay attention. Only, nigga, don't take nothing from nobody, don't drink nothing from nobody. Be careful out there, little brother. Lil Corey, be careful out there, man. Be careful out there, man. That's what I say. And if, all these other artists around here got a problem with it, do something better. Let's go. With that, it's your favorite brother, Brother Abner. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Like, subscribe, hit that bell so you can get some notifications. And God willing, I can get into some more content that you would enjoy. Let's go.